guys, it's April and welcome back to my channel. And before I get into the video, I just want you guys to know that I did receive all of the products from the company Influenster for free, and they were complimentary and they were given to me to review and test them out for you guys so that you guys could see my reviews, my thoughts, and my opinions on the products. So thank you so much to Influenster for sending me these products. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my very first Influencer box that I got. This is the Vox Box. Inside this box is a bunch of products by Buxom, and this is called the Vava Plump Shiny Liquid Lipstick Box. So this is what the box looks like when you open it up. It's just really cute and fun. And they have a little pamphlet inside it that says introducing Vava Plump Shiny Liquid Lipstick, and it tells you all about that. And in this box, they gave me 3 items. The first item I got is the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in the color Anonymous Allure. The second item I got is the Buxom Big Tease Plumping Mascara, and this is a full-size product as well as the lip liner. And then they gave me 1 sample product, which is the Buxom Vava Plump Shiny Liquid Lipstick in the color Wine Me. And if you guys are interested in signing up for an influencer box, I will leave a link in my bio below. And I'll also leave a link for each one of the products in my bio below as well. So currently I have all my makeup on except for lips and eyelashes, so I have no mascara on my eyes, nothing on my lips, so let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the mascara first, and on the back it says, Big Tease Plumping Mascara, tease them into a frenzy with teased up lashes, so plump and voluptuous, you have to see it to believe it. So this is in the color Blackest Black. This is what the mascara looks like when you open it up. So the packaging right off the bat is like super pretty. It says Big Tease in big red bold letters, and it's in like a really good sized mascara tube. So I feel like that means that you might get extra product or something. I don't know. And it says plumping mascara, so I'm assuming that this is gonna be like, it's gonna make your eyelashes like really big and voluptuous like it says, and so they'll look really thick, I'm assuming, and long. And so let's get started. Okay, so this is what the wand looks like. It's a really good size. I'm not one of those people who care too much about wand size because I've only had 1 mascara that I've actually had issues with in the past because it was too big, but this one I think I'll be able to handle, so let's just see how it goes. Okay, so this is what 1 coat of mascara looks like. I'm gonna go do the other eye and then I'll do a second coat on both eyes. Okay, so now I have 1 coat of mascara on each of my eyes. I did mess up a little bit on this eye, but I have a Q-tip that I'm going to use to clean it off with when I'm done. So now I'm going to start on my second coat of the mascara. Okay, so this is what 1 coat looks like versus 2 coats. I really love how the lashes look right now with 2 coats. I did go back behind my lashes, but I do that with all mascaras that I use. That's just how I apply my mascara, and I feel like it just helps the product really work itself through better. The issue that I am having is that the wand is a little big, so it's super easy to accidentally like hit your eyelid with mascara on the top or on the bottom. But let me finish the second coat, clean it up, and then I'll show you guys the full look. Okay, so now both of my eyes have 2 coats of mascara. As you can see, I did mess up and the wand hit my upper eyelid right here and a little bit down here, and I think even up here a little bit. For some reason, I really like how it looks on this side, and I like how it looks on this side too, but I feel like this side kind of came out clumpy. If you don't like the clumpy look, I don't think you should get this mascara. But if you don't mind the clumpy look, I think that this mascara could work for you. So I feel like that this mascara does thicken your eyelashes and makes them really voluptuous, except the only downfall is that it's really easy to clump the mascara. So I'm gonna definitely have to fix that. I just don't think if you like the clumpy mascara look that you're gonna necessarily want to buy this product. So right now I would give this like a 3 out of 5 because it does what it says it does on the packaging, but you do have a lot of clumpiness in the mascara. For some reason it looks really good on this side, but it's really hard to not clump this kind of mascara, and the wand is a little bit too big for my liking. But I would say that the biggest downfall for me is the cleanup. I haven't had too many mascaras where the wands have bothered me personally, where I'd always have to clean up my eyelids afterwards, but this one I did because the wand is significantly bigger than most mascara wands that I have used before. But if you're okay with the clumpiness and you're okay with the cleanup, then I think this mascara would be good for you. I haven't gotten to test it all day yet, so later on today, I'm gonna show you guys how everything looks throughout the day. But I'm just gonna clean up around my eyes now with the Q-tip. I'll be able to show you guys if this mascara does flake throughout the day, and I will keep you guys posted later on. Up next, I'm gonna be reviewing the Buxom Plump Line Lip Liner in the color Anonymous Allure. The packaging on this is super cute. Like, there's a bunch of silver writing, 2 little kiss lips on it. It's really cute. The color is like a dark pink. So we're gonna try this, and then I will show you guys what it looks like with the lip color on that they gave me as well. So I find that as I'm putting this on already that it's super easy to just glide on. It's not really rough on your lips. Okay, so far I feel like this lip liner is really easy to apply. Yeah, no issues with that, so I'm gonna move on to the lip color now. Okay, so like I said, this one is a sample size, so I'm just gonna open this up. This is what it looks like on the inside. And this is in the color Wine Me. And I'm just gonna put this on my lips. Okay, so luckily the lip liner that they gave me and the lip color they gave me are pretty similar in shade, so I was able to layer them on top of each other. This is what it looks like, and as soon as I was done applying it, I could instantly feel, it feels like almost like a menthol, but it doesn't like taste like a menthol like in my mouth, if that makes sense. But I know that Buxom is really known for making your lips look fuller, and they put stuff in them to like stimulate your lips so that they get bigger, if that makes sense. So this is what everything looks like. I'm really glad that I did kind of like a neutral look on my eyes, because I didn't know how this color was gonna come out, like how bright it was gonna look. So this is the look I ended up doing. I will let you guys know later tonight how everything kind of dried up, and if any of the mascara flaked off, and if my lips ended up turning kind of dry throughout the day. So I will be back tonight and let you guys know how everything went. Hey guys, it's April, and I am back after 5 hours from applying the lipstick, the lip liner, and the mascara. What I did find was that the mascara did not flake or anything, which I was really surprised about because the product was just really thick going on, and I found that I had a lot of like clumpiness going on, especially on this eye. And I was really impressed that it didn't flake because it was like such a heavy mascara, you know what I mean? But one thing that I did find that was really interesting was I wear mascara like at least 6 days a week, and I have a couple of favorites already. One of them I already mentioned earlier in the video. But with this mascara, I found that when I touched my eyelashes, they felt like really hard and like plasticky, not even like fake lashes that you glue on plastic, but like they felt like little, like my eye, like tubes, like little plastic tubes. Like my eyelashes don't feel like natural or normal. Like it almost kind of worried me because it was like such a heavy feeling product, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna, you know, like ruin my eyelashes over time, but it's hard for me to say that since I have only worn it for a day, well, 5 hours. So I'm a little worried about removing it, but I do think I would wear this mascara again. I definitely would not apply 2 coats because of how heavy the product goes on, but on the plus side, it does not flake. I did not have any issues with like the mascara coming off or flaking off or smudging. If you have issues with mascara smudging on your under eyes, it's because that you did not set your concealer. The only thing that I have added onto my face since filming the video is I did powder my forehead so I wouldn't look oily in the video. But other than that, I did not touch my eyelashes, eyes, lips, or anything else. What I did find though on my lips is that they didn't last long, the whole look, and I wanted to refer back to the products that I used on my lips. So on the lip liner, it just says plump and define built-in brush for blending and controlling. There's a brush. Did not know there was a brush, but I mean, I found that I didn't need it, so yeah. But what I did find is that on the packaging, it doesn't say anything about long-lasting wear, but it has a brush. So just to say that I did review this correctly, I'm gonna use both sides and tell you guys how I like the brush. Okay, now we're gonna blend this lip liner in, which I have never seen on any lip liner before. I guess we're doing that right now. Okay, so I would say that this is an interesting technique to have a brush on the end of the lip liner, although I don't think it's necessary whatsoever. But however, on the liquid lips, it says vivid color, pout plumping shine, lip hugging pout paddle delivers precise one-stroke color, refreshing tingling sensation, and comfortable lasting wear. Now, it does not say if it's 6 hour, 8 hour, 24 hour, 25 hour, which is like a new thing, wear, but it just says comfortable lasting wear. And I did find that it started to wear off at about 2 hours of use, and this is the 5th hour, so I definitely need to reapply this. But the only issue that I'm having is that it's hard to say if this could be considered lasting wear. Like, how do you define lasting wear when you don't say if it lasts 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever? It doesn't say how long, it just says lasting wear. Now, I can tell you that the color did stay on my lips. It didn't just completely disappear, although the majority did disappear. I did have dinner in this 5-hour span of time, and as you guys saw, the color did stay on my lips, but it was very patchy. And if you guys rewind to just like 2 minutes ago, you guys could probably, 2 or 3 minutes ago, you guys could probably see that my lips were really faded and the color was totally gone compared to when I first put it on and compared to now when I'm reapplying it. However, I was really impressed that it didn't get super flaky. I have had that issue with a lot of liquid lipsticks, that the color just gets super flaky and it dries up all over the place, and like you go to rub your lips to see if like it's starting to dry or not, and like you get like these little balls of product. It's really weird. It's almost kind of like pilly fabric if you wash it too many times or you don't use enough fabric softener or whatever. But in this case, it was really interesting because it's almost like the color just like faded and disappeared in some spots, but I almost felt like where the liner was applied, it didn't fade as much. So I feel like if you wanted the actual like long lasting wear or lasting wear, you'd have to use lip liner and put it all over your lips, but I don't really do that. I just kind of line my lips in areas that it needs to be lined. However, I was really happy that they did give me products that were really similar in color. I'm not sure if everyone got the same colors or if everyone just got colors randomly, but I would not have been able to review these colors if they were too different from each other. Overall, I would give the mascara a 3.5 stars. I originally did give it a 3-star, but I'd say 3.5 star now because my eyelashes stayed curled, they didn't flake or anything. The only issues that I had were that the wand sponge was too big and it kind of got on my eyelids and I had to clean it up a couple times, and that it does clump, but I'll show you guys. Up close, it looks a lot more clumpier than it did if I was really far back. But the thing is most people aren't gonna be, you know, like this close to you. Most people are gonna be a good foot or two away from you, and it doesn't look super clumpy at a distance, but it could also be because I have eyeliner on too. But if I look all the way up, you can see that I only have 15 points of lashes. It doesn't do a good job separating them. It does a good job kind of combining a few lashes together and creating a larger point, but it does get kind of clumpy, and the wand does cause a couple mistakes here and there that you're gonna have to clean up with a Q-tip. But other than that, I'm definitely gonna use this up. This isn't a product that I think that needs to be thrown away, but I'd say a 3.5 stars out of 5 is what I would give it personally. Up next is the lip liner. Okay, so I really love this actually. I haven't used a lip liner before that where I line my lips and it actually kind of brings the product to the center of your lips more easily than other lip liners. Some lip liners are there just to line your lips, but I feel like this one really kept the product in my lips and it didn't make everything like spread out, because sometimes I'll go too high on this part of my lip or this part of my lip and it doesn't match. But when I use this liner, I don't have that problem. It really helps everything stay equal and even, and it stayed on good and it held on to where the lip product that I used was on top of the liner, if that makes sense. I would definitely give this a 4.5 stars only because I don't feel like the brush was necessary. If you prefer using a brush after applying your lip liner, then you know this one comes with a brush, so you go. But the brush was really plasticky, nothing to really write home about. I wouldn't say it did like an amazing job. It pulled the product through, but if you guys can see, I have only used the brush once and it picked up so much product from my lips that I don't think that the brush is necessary. But if you need it, or if you like to tone down your lip liner after you apply it, then the brush would be great for you. I love this lip liner. The only thing that I'm not a huge fan of is that it's really big, which means that you get more product, I'm assuming, than most lip liners. But this one is like wooden, and the thing is with wooden liners in general, lip liners or eyeliners, is when you sharpen them, you do lose a lot of product too. So that's kind of a downfall, but other than that, I really liked it and I loved the color as well. So I would definitely give this a 4.5 stars out of 5. And lastly is the liquid lipstick. The main issue that I'm having, besides the comfortable lasting wear, which is hard to define, is that it says that this helps plump your lips. I personally know that I already have a big bottom lip and like a small to medium sized top lip, but I don't notice any difference in plumping. So if you're looking for a liquid lipstick that plumps your lips, this isn't gonna do it. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. As a liquid lipstick in general, I would have given this like a 4 out of 5, only because it doesn't last super long. You're gonna have to apply this like every 2 to 3 hours. But because it does say that it's supposed to be lasting wear and it's gonna help plump your lips, I'm gonna have to give this a 3 because it does not plump your lips. I feel that menthol feeling that I was telling you guys earlier, but it never ended up plumping my lips, which is really upsetting, even though like I'm fine with my lip size and everything. But I have used some of Buxom's lip glosses, the ones that are like named after girl names like Dolly, April, Sophia. Like I've used a couple of those ones and I was really impressed with how they plumped my lips, but this just does not work like how their lip glosses do, which was a real bummer for me because I love their lip glosses. I thought the whole idea of it was cute, like naming it after different girl names and everything, but yeah, so that's why I'm gonna have to give this a 3. But if it weren't for the fact that it says Vivid Color Pout Plumping Shine and that you get a refreshing tingling sensation, which is almost already gone, and I just applied this while on camera with you guys. Other than that, it doesn't really plump your lips at all, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to even plump your lips. It just says Pout Plumping Shine. So again, I don't know how this was supposed to be advertised, since it's hard to say like how long this was supposed to last and whether it does plump, but it said like Buxom Vava Plump on the front. It says Vivid Color Pout Plumping Shine. So it's kind of hard to say where they were trying to go with this and whether or not it was supposed to plump your lips, but if it was, then I would say just 3 stars. If the advertising hadn't made it seem like it was supposed to plump your lips, I would have totally given this like 3.5 or 4 stars, only because it doesn't last super long. Overall, I would have to say that this was my favorite product out of all 3 products. I was really impressed with the lip liner. I'm definitely going to be getting more of these because they did send me this and I ended up really loving it. And I would like to have it in some more neutral colors so I could wear the lip liner every day rather than just when I want like a hot pink lip color. So I'm definitely going to be picking up some more of these, and I hope you guys like this video. If you guys have tried any of these products, let me know in the comments below your opinions on them, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe while you're there. Thank you guys so much. Bye.